$64,000 YOLO, 64K. And he's already down 60K. He's down 94.4% on this. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. This first one is by Stack Johnson. He says, all in Blackberry. Okay. So this is a good one. He has 2,500 call options for Blackberry, expiring June 11th, this Friday, in 4 days, at the $16 strike. This appears to be a $620,000 YOLO, approximately. $620,000 YOLO. He is up $260,000. He is up 42% on this. Either this guy is just rich, or he has balls like no other. This is some pretty risky stuff here. I mean, first of all, congratulations. These are unrealized gains. But he did real good with this one so far. Now, what I would do here, personally, this is not financial advice, you most definitely have to cut this one. He's up $260,000. He's up over 40%. Blackberry is currently barely under 16. It's like 1590. So it's not in the money. And this has to be over 16 by Friday for this to finish in the money and be good. So there's a very real chance that this is not going to be at $16 by Friday. And if he continues to hold this, he's going to be down not only his initial $620,000 investment, he's going to be down $900,000, which is currently what this investment is worth. I mean, I think this is pretty obvious. You did good, man. I don't know what more you want. Just cut it, take your profits, enjoy your attendees, and move on. It's really not worth the risk. Like, yes, maybe you can make more money, but why risk your $260,000 gain, and why risk your $620,000 initial investment? That doesn't make any sense. So, but hey, this is Wall Street Bets we're talking about. People don't like to sell. So we'll see what happens. But personally, I think it's pretty obvious you have to cut this one. This is an extremely successful trade. And if you don't sell now, this can go real bad. So I personally would just sell this one. And I hope you do too. So Stack Johnson, congratulations to you so far. Really ballsy play here, but it's paid off so far. So I personally would sell. I hope you sell too. But no matter what, keep us updated. Please post updates. I want to see how this turns out. This is one of the more extreme, crazier YOLOs I've seen in a while. So, very entertaining stuff. Thanks for posting. Please post updates. Okay, this one is by the Crypto Hound. He says, YOLO, $12,000, 40 Blackberry calls, June 18th at $17. Okay, so this guy already said it. $12,000 YOLO, 40 call options for Blackberry, expiring June 18th at the $17 strike. So it appears that he just made this trade today. He just got in. I don't really want to discuss the play itself, but the reason why I chose this one is because this is a great example of FOMO. This guy obviously had a lot of FOMO. He probably saw Blackberry mooning today, and he just could not resist, and he went in for 12K. I mean, I really don't like this one. I really don't like this one. I mean, I guess the strike price is okay, because Blackberry's at like 16 right now, so 17 is definitely reasonable. I don't like the expiry date, which is next week, next Friday. This is an FD. I always say buy leaps, not FDs. And I don't like the entry price. I don't like the entry point. You know, Blackberry is trading pretty high right now. Not that it won't go higher, but the time to get into this was when nobody was talking about it. After Meme Mania round 1 and it cooled off again, that was the time to get in. Like 10 bucks, 12 bucks. Here at 16 bucks, not the greatest price. So, and then you make a $12,000 YOLO here, FOMO play, and, you just put yourself in a bad position. I wouldn't have done this in the first place, but, this has a real good chance of not working out. This has a good chance of expiring worthless. And even if this does go in the money, he's really not going to make that much money. The risk reward is just not worth it right here. So just to recap, I really don't like this one. The strike price is okay. Everything else is not really great. Don't like the expiration. Don't like the entry point, the entry price. This is going to be a nail biter. He's probably going to check this every hour of every day until June 18th. So I would just say, if this goes up tomorrow, I would just take the profit there. And if it goes down too much, you might just have to cut it right there. You'd be lucky if you get out with a profit here, because this really isn't the greatest play in the world. The Crypto Hound, thanks for posting. Great content here. Great stuff to analyze. Not loving the play, but I hope it works out for you. Good luck to you. And please post updates. I want to see how this goes. Okay, this one is by Skew Diddy. He says 7K on Blackberry calls. Checking in. Here he has 14 call options for the $15 strike, Blackberry, expiring January 20th, 2023. So this was a 7K YOLO, and right now he's up $1,600 for about 24%. Now, I'm not going to talk about the play itself too much here. The reason why I wanted to show this one to you guys is because this is a good example of leaps. I always say, don't buy FDs, always buy leaps. That's what this guy did here. So, he's giving himself a year and a half for this trade to work out. So, Theta Decay, IV Crush is really not going to affect him for a while, which is the biggest problem when you're buying FDs, is the Theta Decay, the IV Crush. It just eats at you every single day, and then you just start losing massive amounts of money. It's not a good feeling. Strike price of $15. It's already in the money. Not sure when he bought these, but it's already in the money. Blackberry's at 16 right now. So he's already in the money, and he still has a year and a half to go. Yeah, really not much to say about this. I really, really like this one. I really do. Everything is great about this. The strike price, the expiration date, and not sure when he got in, but it was a pretty decent price, it seems like. So this has a very high chance of success here, especially if Blackberry goes parabolic again. This is going to be printing. This is going to be absolutely printing the tendies. So I really, really like this one here. This is what you guys should do when you invest in options. Reasonable strike, give yourself enough time for expiration, and you don't FOMO in. Really not much else to say other than that. I really like this one. So, Skew Diddy, thanks for posting. Great play here. Really, really great play. I love this one. Good luck to you. It's going to be a while, but please post updates eventually. I'd like to see what happens with this. This one is by Environmental Bed 5803. He says, I'm a virgin, guys. This is my first YOLO. Hope I'm as retarded as you guys. And he has a tag. It says, BB calls took my virginity. That's pretty funny. Okay, so let's analyze this guy's first ever YOLO. Right off the bat, this is kind of an FD. It is an FD. Okay, so this was a $13,000 YOLO, around there. A little less than 13K YOLO. For 50 call options of Blackberry, expiring June 25th at the $20 strike. Okay, so let's talk about this. As I just said, I don't like FDs, so I don't like this expiration here. He's given himself 2.5 weeks for Blackberry to go to $20. Certainly possible, but no guarantees at all. I think for his first YOLO, $13,000 is a lot of money to be throwing down when you've never done this before. So I hope he can afford to lose this, because you really should not be throwing down this amount of money as your first ever options play. That's pretty dumb. No offense. I guess the strike is okay, because it's definitely possible, because it's a meme stock. But I really don't like the expiry date. I don't like the amount of capital put into this. I don't like the cost basis. and I don't like the entry point, because I'm assuming he just bought these, when Blackberry is at a relative high right here. But I just wanted to show this to you guys, because we've all been here. We all got to start from somewhere. I'm not going to bash this guy. I've done, some pretty dumb things when I first started trading. So I just hope that we can all learn something from this. Not a great play here, in my personal opinion. I really don't like this one too much. I think it would have been a decent play if he bought leaps. If this wasn't for June 25th, if he bought these for like 2022 at least, this would be a pretty decent play. I could get behind that. Not the biggest fan of the entry point, but if it weren't for the expiry date, if this were at least 6 months out, this would be a pretty decent trade. But he bought these for 2.5 weeks out. So it's an FD, and this looks pretty scary. This looks pretty scary. Really risky stuff here. I'm not going to say whether Blackberry goes to 20 or not in 2.5 weeks by June 25th. But there's a really good chance that it's not going to be. And if it's not, he's going to be out $13,000. And that's never fun. I don't care how much money you have. Losing $13,000 is not fun. It would have been more appropriate if he just threw like 1,000, maybe a couple thousand. But $13,000 for his first YOLO, that's not smart. That's not smart. I kind of get the rationalization. He wants to hit it big. But as your first YOLO, this is probably not the best play. Whether or not this goes good or bad, he's definitely going to learn a lot from this. And again, we all have to start from somewhere. We've all done stuff like this before. This was much needed. This was necessary for this guy. And he's helping a lot of other people who see this and can learn something from this. So, Environmental Bed 5803, thank you for posting. Good luck to you. I really hope this works out for you. I'm kind of scared for you. Yes, thank you for posting. Good luck to you. And please post updates. Okay, last one. This one is by Confection Bright 9530. He says, Tesla June 18th, $710 calls. Do I still have time? If anyone could advise. So, he has 45 call options for Tesla, expiring June 18th, 1.5 weeks at the $710 strike. This was a $64,000 YOLO, 64K, and he's already down 60K. He's down 94.4% on this. So, he wants advice. What should he do here? Tesla is currently at $600. So for this to go in the money, he would need a 20% gain in 1.5 weeks. This is not a meme stock. Tesla is not a meme stock. So we can't expect anything super crazy like that. It looks very, very unlikely. Not saying that it won't happen. It just looks very, very unlikely. I mean, at this point, the damage has already been done. But he still has $3,500 in equity here. That's a lot of money to most people. That is a lot of money. You can do a lot of things with $3,500. And it's really not looking good. So I think the best thing to do would be just to cut. The longer you hold this, data decay is going to eat at you. You're probably going to lose a couple $100 every single day if you continue to hold this. Yeah, I mean, I think the obvious thing to do is to cut this one. $3,500, a lot of money. There's no reason why you should just let that go to waste. And it's already a loss, already a terrible, terrible loss. This has to hurt a lot. If you don't cut this one, you're going to be down another $3,500. And maybe that's really not too much to this guy, because maybe he's desensitized already to the amount he lost. But again, $3,500 is a lot of money. You can do a lot with that. So unless you want to lose that too, have to cut. You have to cut this right here. So yes, if anyone could advise, that's my advice. Not financial advice, but best thing to do here is to cut. 20% gain in 1.5 weeks, very, very unlikely. This is not looking good at all. So save yourself the $3,500, move on, try to make the best of the situation. So, Confection Bright 9530, thank you for posting. Sorry for your loss. This is really, really disgusting. I hate to see this for you, man. But I hope you sell. I hope you take out the remainder of your equity and do something else with that. Try to make tendies elsewhere. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.